Welcome to Wines du Jour. We're here on the Strip in Las Vegas, Nevada, in front of my favorite Mexican restaurant, El Segundo Sol. What a wonderful place to come eat. Chef Terry Lynch and I have been friends for a long time, and this guy knows how to cook Mexican food. And of course, if you're going to have Mexican food, you should have Mexican wine. That's the way I see it. So, Santo Tomas is one of the best wineries in Baja California. They've brought their wines up, and the gentleman from the winery is going to be here, and we're going to taste 3 beautiful Mexican wines and some Mexican food, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back after these messages.
It's time for Wines du Jour with your host, Chef Les Kincaid.
Thanks for joining us on Wines du Jour. We're broadcast tonight from the El Segundo Sol Restaurant right on the Strip in Las Vegas, Nevada, where you should be. You're listening to America's #1 syndicated radio high-definition television wine show, where we bring you great information about good wines and good food each week. Can't wait any longer before we have an opportunity to taste some of the food that Chef has put together for us. That's Terry Lynch. He's been a friend for a number of years, does a beautiful job, and if you're in Las Vegas, El Segundo Sol is a place to come to. Our wines this evening, 3 of them are featured from one of my favorite wineries in Baja California. That would be Santo Tomas Winery. Baja California is a safe place to visit. It's where a lot of great towns are located. Up close to the border, you have Rosarita Beach, you have Ensenada, and if you go about 30 miles, roughly 30 miles from Ensenada, kind of southeast, you run into an area known as the Santo Tomas Valley. Guadalupe Valley is next to Santo Tomas. The Santo Tomas Valley has one of the best wineries in all of Baja, and that is Santo Tomas Wines. We're going to talk a little bit about that this evening. In fact, we have a representative that flew all the way from southern part of Mexico to be here, and also from Phoenix, Arizona, a second guest. So we have 2 guests this evening to have some fun with. Guadalupe Valley is next to the Santo Tomas Valley, and they have at this point 82 wineries. So our Wines du Jour radio television is distributed in all 50 states around the world via radio, CRN Digital Talk Radio Network, High Definition VAsianTV, Satellite Audio, Global American Broadcast Network, and on 6 internet systems all around the globe. And it's available on podcast, free on iTunes, TuneIn Radio, Stryker Radio, and all live on radio everywhere in the world. That's Wines du Jour, and I'm your host, Les Kincaid. In the San Tomas Valley, there is a restaurant that my wife and I discovered on our last trip to Baja California called Cuatro Cuatros. That's like 4-4. Cuatro Cuatros. If you have an opportunity to get into Baja, going to Rosarita Beach or Ensenada, also make a point to have lunch or dinner at Cuatro Cuatros. It is an outstanding place to go. Very friendly, very knowledgeable, and excellent food, and a really good wine list. Well, we're going to have fun this evening. Chef Lynch has put some good food together. We're having chips and salsas before we get started, and when we get our first wine, you're going to be really surprised that Mexico knows how to make wine from varietals that maybe you aren't all that familiar with, but you will be by the time the show's over. So thanks very much for joining us. We'll be back coast to coast and around the world on the internet right here on Wines du Jour at the El Segundo Sol Restaurant in Las Vegas.
Switch to DirecTV today and get a free upgrade to the all-new Genie, our most advanced HD DVR ever. Genie serves your entire home with just one receiver, allows you to record any 5 shows at once, and gives you up to 3 times more HD recording capacity than cable. Order now and lock in your savings for 2 years. Other packages start at just $29.99 a month. So get all your TV wishes granted. Switch to DirecTV and get your free upgrade to Genie today.